So now we're going to go on all fours. Separate your legs shoulder width apart and rotate in circles, exaggerating each move so you feel a nice stretch through your hips and hip flexors and even upper shoulders as well. So you're going to repeat maybe around 20 rotations in one direction and then go in the opposite anti-clockwise direction, also around 20 to 30 repetitions here. Next, we're going to straighten out the left leg fully and have the other leg bent knee on the floor, arms out in front. You're going to rotate around your hips in circular movements, making sure that the left and right leg is bent at the same time, really just moving through your hips to get this movement here. So rotating your stretch in circles, really exaggerating movements through your hips in a clockwise and anti-clockwise direction, improving your mobility through your hips. You can repeat 20 times in both directions. And then just before you come out of the stretch, straighten out that leg again to get that stretch. And then repeat on the opposite side. So now you're going to bring the legs and knees wider, touching the feet together in a frog-like pose. If it feels more comfortable to sit up, do that. But if not, fold down onto your forearm and elbows and start stretching your forearm arms back to reach your back. Feel a nice release through your hip flexors and iliopsoas muscle here. And you can use this opportunity to massage your shoulders and back and neck in this position. Gently crawl up to a seated position, separating the legs out, and stay here for around 20 to 30 seconds. Spread the legs outwards, go down on the forearms, and very gently rocking movements here to and fro, making sure to remember to breathe in as you come up and then exhale as you release. This is one of my favorite movements to really release the tension from your hips and hip flexors here. And then just even to remain still and leave the pain subside itself. For a gentler stretch, keep the legs closer together, and for a deeper stretch, you can separate them apart. Now I just come down on my forehead and arms straight out in front and just rest here for a while, and then go into the child's pose where you put your arms beside your legs behind you and just rest for a while. Next, I'm going to just lie down in front and bend the left leg in front at 90-degree angle and rest on my forehead. Getting a nice release through the hip and the lower back here. Just stay here for a while. And then repeat in the opposite direction. So here you're bending your right leg and then straighten back out. I lift up to my forearms and just leave my lower back rest here so you can feel a nice release from your lower back. Then very gently lift up to downward facing dog. Bend in each leg to and from, left to right, and movement into your hips here also. And I creep up, step up, bend in the knees, forward fold, relaxing all my upper body, and then straighten the legs to lift up, bend back down. Just stretching the knees here and really kind of just bend the knees and the legs. Just allow your body just to let go. Nice stretch in the spine here. Bend the legs and then rotate from side to side. Taking all the pressure off your upper body. Let your hands and arms just rest and hang. Very gently creep up from the lower end of your spine right up to standing position. Just allow this time to connect, to breathe and relax and recenter.